Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and welcome back to Broken Lost playthrough slash tutorial. It has been so long everything turned into winter. No, I'm just kidding. I simply had to skip the last stand off camera because there was nothing else to do during said last stand, with one exception that I'm going to talk about. But before we start, I need to stress out that I am hungry. Hungry for battle, sure, but also hungry in real life. And additionally, because I did not make too many videocasts recently, as you are probably aware, I may not be in the top condition or shape to make videos, so it's not going to be a super long one. Regardless, there are a lot of things we need to do, so let's get right to them. First things first, this winter, extremely inconvenient for two reasons. One, lowered dust income, horrible. Reason number two, lowered frame rate. As in, I'm not sure why, but apparently those things you see on the screen, they just lowered my frame rate by 9 frames per second. And you can probably see that. I don't know, I haven't seen this big of an impact on the frame rate during winter in this game ever before. But now it happened and I'm not too keen on what is going on with the skin right now. I'm sorry, I cannot do anything with that though. Oh, it increased a little bit now. Whatever. Anyway. Things have been built that we don't really care about. What I do care about is showing you what I did. I activated the gold booster. I actually think I had enough gold to activate it for a while. As you can see, I activated it last 10 and I still have 16 gold left over. So I should have been spending it a little bit more willingly. Because clearly I have the means and capability to do so. Now the cool thing about the gold booster is that it's actually useful even during winter. Because it doesn't boost anything, it lowers your penalty, right? So it's actually great because winter doesn't change the effect of this booster whatsoever. You just gained a little bit extra dust by not having to spend said dust, which is pretty great all things considered. Additionally, what else am I doing? Well, first things first, I discovered that there is a very scary Roving Clowns army to the south of me. Now, if it goes to the drama, it will capture it. I cannot defend drama, it barely has any fortification points left, and I do not yet have an army. Tara is walking an army very hard, but as you can see there is still not really much of an army in here, only a single stalwart. Not quite enough just yet. I will be able to fight this stack, this death stack as I call it, later on, yes. Not yet though, right now it can devastate me. So what I'm going to do is convince the AI to ignore the city and try to fight this stack instead, which I put precariously right next to those guys. And then of course I'll kill the stack every time it gets attacked. What I want to do is of course siege any city that is down there. Sorry. I almost talked to myself. Which hopefully will be enough to keep the AI busy. Man, this frame rate is killing me. I'll try to do something about it for the next video. Probably just exit winter, this will be good enough. This guy is heading up north, like I said last time, just to clear out the islands once and allow my settler to settle in this region and complete my faction quest, because Pentinent Chapel is rather good, if you don't mind me saying so. So this is kinda great. I cannot tell you what this message was. Anyway, I'll just mute my phone because I forgot to do that. That's never a good thing. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, you might be wondering what are those stalwarts doing in here. Well, they are on a stroll to battle in fact. I am sending them directly into the voters' territory. Why? Because I figured I'm being way too lenient and pacifistic on the AI right now. I'm not as far ahead as I normally am as Broken Lost. That's why I was playing a little bit more in a relaxed fashion per se than I should have been. Usually by 10:54, if you know things went better, I would have been in a pretty good shape, but I'm not, so I need to be, you know, a little bit more aggressive than that. And by that, I mean I need to declare war on the voters. Let's go into stats screen for a second and have a quick look. Voters, as you can see, obviously more powerful than the Roving Clowns, and compared to me, yeah, this is like heaven and earth. I don't really know this meme, whatever. It's not a meme, it's a saying, whatever. Anyway, way more powerful than I am, but I can't stop them because I have smarts. AI has pre-coded behaviors that I can exploit. That's how you're supposed to win against AI after all. So I can do it, but in order to win against the voters and prevent them from winning the science victor, which is starting to worry me a little, in order to do that, I need to start sieging them. Carpet sieging to be more exact. So I'm gonna send the first 2 stalwarts already. The first one is going to siege whatever city just settled here. The other one will scout around. Of course, AI will be annoyed, but I think I'll be able to keep them at bay within this area. And in fact, it might be easier to conquer the Vultures first before conquering the roving clans, because Vultures have weaker units. I mean, yes, I know I said bad things about roving clans units last time, but at the same time you need to remember that Vultures have even worse units. Roving clans have Yearmax, and while Yearmax usually are pretty bad, as in really bad, but when you fight against endless AI, Yearmax suddenly become really effing good because of the incredible bonuses that AI gets to all of their stats. And as such, they're basically kind of like Hammonites and take forever to kill, but they can also kill you, which is not really ideal. Vultures don't have that. What do Vultures have? Marines? Yeah, sure, there are scarier things out there than Marines. Dawn Officers? Again, same deal, not very scary. And how are those robots called again? I completely forgot. Now, the deal with the robots is that they are pretty bad when we consider the stats. And as for the skills, they have the ability to reflect damage once per turn to all nearby enemy units. Sounds great on paper, in practice it's pretty rubbish even in multiplayer. Against endless AI it will be barely noticeable, I imagine. Alrighty then. Units need to be moved and a lot of battles have been declared on me. Now, winter is going to be tough for me because I need to heal my units constantly, and because of winter my income has been lowered significantly. So there are going to be difficulties with that. Anyway, this battle can be played out last, it's less important. How about the other battles? This one, okay, I'll play this battle gladly. Of course, I need to maintain the siege, it's very important. So retreat and heal quickly, there we go, so that the AI cannot do any funky stuff. Retreat again here and heal up. So those battles are nice and easy, and now this battle, same deal. Retreat, nice, and heal. So that's quite a lot of dust I've been spending. Roughly 100 per turn for just those guys, and now those guys also have to spend dust on, so this would be like 134 dust, more or less. That's more than I'm gaining per turn during winter, but only slightly more. I do have some dust stockpiled as well, so it will be okay. Of course, I'll need to spend more dust on the Vultures soon as well, I realize that. But I think it will be okay, especially after I get the chapel. It should be much better then. Alrighty then. Let's keep on moving. The enemy is trying to block me from walking through them, but I can do a similar thing. I'll just walk to here right now. And another boss village that I could rebuild. How about not, because they don't give me anything. I don't even want to have them as units, and who cares about food and stuff. So there's that. All the battles are now gone, and there isn't really much else I need to do this then except for moving my units. Now this unit can actually not start a siege because AI is being smart. Ah. Unexpected, not very nice, but I think this is a district. Yes, it is a district, so I can move to this tower and I'll still be able to start a siege. Nice. And those guys can do nothing about it, basically. It's a shame I cannot visit those ruins. I would really love to do that, but again, we cannot have everything, right? I'm still doing relatively well. I do want to buy on the right of way over here. I do also need my stockpile to be present, but I think the right of way will pay for itself fairly quickly. 173 dust is not a very big deal. Additionally, I don't think I need to keep my population influence anymore. I can easily move it back to dust. I have more than enough influence to keep my empire plan going. I can recreate my dire booster. Why not? It's not a big deal, it doesn't help me too much either way, but having it also doesn't hurt. Some others will activate it. Now, how much will it cost me to declare war on the Vultures? They are mocking me. Oh, they're gonna regret it after I carpet siege them. 33 influence? Not too bad, actually. I can afford it, no problem. Of course, I could save the influence and get a better empire plan for when I actually can institute a new empire plan. But I would rather start carpet sieging the Vultures. They really need to be I cannot speak English now. They really need to be taken care of. That's what I've been trying to say. Now, what I am worried about is that I still have not met the red or the blue player, and they can have all sorts of nasty things going on for them. Also, I've been attacked 5 times this turn. Oh, you bastards, they're blocking me from the siege! The AI is smart. They're having brains now. That's not ideal, I have to tell you that. Hamdy, how do I deal with this? I mean, I cannot go past them. I can walk backwards, but then they will chase me and they'll still create this wall that I can't go through if I want to siege the city. I can try to go through there, but same problem. I think I'll let this guy die and not siege the city. Looks like the city will be very hard to start the siege off. So I cannot really do anything. What about you, dear sir? Oh, you are a reinforcement for that? Okay, then. Here's a reinforcement for this guy, I imagine. Yes. Okay, retreat, and I'll not heal him up. He's not worth it. I need to save up a little bit more dust. Anyway, so this guy's gonna stay there. As for everybody else, same deal as always. Retreat and heal. I know it's not the best viewing experience. I mean, retreating and healing, I imagine, is not exactly speaking exciting. But after all, it is a tutorial. Semi-tutorial, but a tutorial nevertheless. And things need to be done to show you how to own endless AI regardless of circumstances. And this is good what I'm seeing right now, because things look pretty dire. Everything is certainly not as good as it could be, but regardless, we have a chance to win this game. So I'll do everything I can to do so. And let's be honest, even if I fail to win the game now, I think I have shown you some pretty cool ways to play as a Broker Lords. Of course, this could be then countered by saying that, oh, you didn't win, then it's not the best strategy you have shown us. Technically speaking, correct, but then again, sometimes bad things just happen. But regardless, I still think this is a one game. At least, not necessarily a one game, but it is likely to be a one game. It is possibly going to be a one game. I don't want to sound cocky, because I don't really have a reason to sound cocky as of yet. Alrighty then. Dust refinery is now ready. That's very good. Let's start working on that heavily. By which I mean fairly slowly, but still pretend like we work on it more heavily. Tara is gonna get a dust refinery as soon as we're done with the Starwards, and then more Starwards will follow, I imagine. As for every other city, they are currently preoccupied with just doing other things. Like this Starward, for example, who is completely not necessary, so let's work on other things instead. That's a phone call that I just noticed. At least I have my phone muted, but still, I probably need to pick it up, so I'm sorry, I need to pause for a second. Alright, I'm sorry, it was an important phone call because it was related to food, and as I told you, I am a little bit starving, so yeah. Now I hopefully will not be on the next 10. Next 10? Wow, I'm even thinking in 10s now, in real life, that's kinda scary. Anyway, oh, I have got... Alright, I'm market banned. I could unmarket ban myself, but there is not really a reason for me to do so. If I were to unmarket ban myself, I would do it to buy a hero, maybe sell some stockpiles if I had any. Which, by the way, I should totally start making when I get a tag, because they sell for a lot. I need to calculate if they're worth making just to sell them. I didn't do the math, I'll do it for next video, I guess. It's an interesting concept though, because they're really expensive. As for other things, well, I guess I could have sold glass too, but if marketplace is still locked in place, then I guess I wouldn't be able to sell it for much anyway. Anyway, let's move backwards a little bit, maybe tempt the AI to leave this place and... Ew, what is this guy doing here? I don't know, but I don't like it. I'm not going to kill this guy, I'm sorry, you're gonna die, it's just gonna happen, accept your fate. Maybe in the afterlife you'll be happier or something, I don't know. Probably not, because you did a shoddy job in this life, so... Ooh, bans, sick bans. Anyway, this guy I'm not too keen on, what is he doing here? He should be like spazzing over my unit besieging his city, rather than walking towards drama. I'd rather keep drama, thank you very much. Anyway, 5 battles again, one of them I'm going to lose, this one, because whatever, I cannot afford this test on a unit that cannot even pay for itself. Anyway, hero level up, nice. I'm obviously gonna give him more attacks, since he needs that quite badly and desperately. And I'm also gonna keep on moving along where I need to go. As for you, dear sir, find me the Voter City, and once you do... Oh, there's a road. Could have taken a road, it would most certainly would have been a lot faster. Because now I know that the enemy city is there, and not where I was walking towards here. In fact, I know there's the end of this region, but looks like there's another Voter's region next to this one, so I can split my army in two, send one stuck to the east and one stuck to the northeast, and it will be fine. Good. New Empire plan in 3 turns, that's also good to know. What about the battles? Well, battles need to be resolved. This one is gonna be last, because things happen in there. My hero apparently wants to take part of it. Well, hero, you're drunk, go home. Over here is... Oops, I clicked on the wrong thing. Heal up, because AI has been kinda smart recently. I mean, you have seen when it attacked me right after declaring a battle on me, so that was a little bit mean. Okay, retreat over here as well and heal up, very nice. Now I'm gaining more than enough dust, and this guy has successfully led away from drama, so this is again pretty good. Let's keep healing this unit up and keep walking towards the enemy city as well. And discover the ruins. Something good, please. Like, really good. 80 dust is not quite what I was looking for. I mean, I guess it's a few more free heals, but it's not exactly ideal. And this sir is so gonna die. Retreat, and he's dead. I could have attacked, fought, and I should have fought because I don't think the enemy had any range units in the stack, so I could have dealt like 1 damage that the enemy would heal up anyway. But still, you know, 1 damage. I mean, you cannot say no to that, can you? I mean, I guess you can, but still. Anyway, end of 10. I'm trying to move things along a little bit faster. I think I'm starting to gain money again now that I only have to spend it on 4 units per turn. No, it's strange. I could swear I was gaining more dust per turn last turn, like 200. Maybe I'm just seeing things. It's very possible that it's the hungriness that is making me feel like this. Where did you come from, dear sir? For crying aloud, where are the gladiators? Are those gladiators? Yes. You're supposed to attack the voters, not me. The voters. They are in your region. They did not pass. Okay, he listened. Good. Well then, that's strange. Market ban remove. Oh. I mean, sure? For free? Yeah, I mean... maybe they're broke so badly they want me to do something on Marketplace so that they gain dust from it. I hope it's the case. Let's just see if it is really the case. So let's go into truce and see how much gold they have. 51 dust. Yeah, AI is quite desperate for dust. That's why they removed the market ban, I guess. They just want me to trade. That's how scared they are of their finances. Good. The more scared they are of the finances, the better. Anyway, you just split up and still walking towards the cities because it's rather important. Another road over here. Good, it will make my life a little bit easier. Reactivate the gold booster. That's why my dust income dropped this turn. If you keep moving with armies that can move, that's this guy over here. And as for the battles, you know exactly what I'm going to do. No reinforcements, dear sir. Retreat, heal up, and everything is going to be exactly the same in every one of those battles. Again, I know, not the most exciting thing, but you are here to learn. And I'm here to show you that this strategy can work, that you can win against endless AI. Even if it involves this kind of strategy. Hey, look, AI is cheating a lot. So when the enemy is cheating, I'm fine with using any kind of strategy to beat a cheater, right? I mean, it's fair, I would say. Oh, please tell me there won't be a cliff like all the way around here. I just want to get to the city. And also, I fear I may have walked too far away from this army. I may have lost its aggro, which would not be ideal because it might show up in drama and take it away from me. And I would have some difficulties taking it back again. I mean, I would, but it wouldn't be very easy. And I feel like the enemy could destroy some structures in drama as well, which again, not exactly ideal. Anyway, I think I need to have this watchtower in this area as well, because it's a pretty critical point where there's a lot of commodity. What? Commotion. That's the word I was looking for, I think. So I need to keep an eye out on everything. And you move very quickly towards where you need to go, and this settler has no idea what to do with its life. I'm not even gonna kill it now, it's so pathetic. Anyway, winter can end in 1 or 8 turns, please, for the sake of my frame rate, and now, because I would rather not stay on this pathetically low frame rate forever. And, oh, for crying out loud, I didn't even bring myself any water, did I? Wow, the game listens to me! When I ask for summer, it comes. When I ask the gladiators to go somewhere else, they do. And there is the titans, that's how they're called. Yeah, they're pretty bad, all things considered. Don't ever make titans. I mean, if you're fighting against necrophages, I guess titans are okay-ish, but even then I wouldn't be too spazzy about them. And of course, the gladiators did still come to my city to attack it. You're not supposed to be like that. You're supposed to attack the city where you effing spawn. In this region. Now I feel even less bad about what I'm doing with carpet sieges, because this behavior is cheating. No, it really is. AI is cheating. The gladiators are supposed to attack this city rather than my city. They have not been pacified. They're supposed to... Oh, whatever. I'll just... Deep breaths. That's what I need. Deep breaths. For crying out loud. Okay, voters, it looks like they want some action. Sure, whatever. It's cool with me. Do I sound a little bit annoyed? Well, that's because I am. Because 8 Galadriels I need to kill now. Just because the AI is cheating. And that's, yeah, it is cheating. I'm not even calling the way AI gives itself levels cheating. It's considered to be game balance. The developers are unable to make the AI as smart as humans, which is good, otherwise, you know, it would be like real strong AI, which I guess would be fine. I kind of want to live in a world with strong AI, but still, you know what I mean. Regardless, this AI needs to have some bonuses added to be able to hold up to a human player. I get that, I have no problems with that. What I do have problems is when the game works against itself, as in it doesn't obey its own rules. And right now, it certainly is not, I can tell you that. Those Galadriels are supposed to attack the enemy, not me. The fact that they are pacified is the voters' problem, not mine. And yet, I have to, you know, deal with them and make things easier for the voters. Which is not fair. The voters should be the ones being besieged right now, not me. Alright then. Let's just chill, not think too much about it. Everything will be fine, it's just effing annoying, and I'll be honest with you. If I had access to console commands in this public version, would I use them to kill off those Galadriel's armies? Yes! I actually would openly cheat to kill those Galadriel's armies, because they are cheating themselves. They're not supposed to attack my city, they're supposed to attack the enemy city. Well, I'm really salty, aren't I? Yes, I am. Alrighty then. Reiterate over here, yes, heal up, thank you very much, and walk the side of the enemy army if at all possible. Bye! You do your thing, I'll do my thing, and by which I mean now besiege your city, haha, you loser. Alright, keep walking over there, try to look for another city. Let's cover more areas, Sisters of Mercy. Now those guys should now be dealing with this unpacified village, rather than just ignore it, because... Okay, Pancake, you already explained this. Stop being so salty and focus on the informative and important things. Right? Right. Okay, then. Keep moving. No, I didn't want to move with him. I need him to save Shen. Okay, you know what? Whatever. You, sir, I think I'll pay for. Because I can't complete this faction quest. It would take me too much industry. Handweight 26 dust, whatever. I'll pay for you. Normally I would have attacked them, but because of those Galadriels nearby, I cannot. So there is that. Yeah, I'll have to fight the Galadriels. Problem is, 8 Galadriels, that's too much for my army, isn't it? Yes, it is too much for my army. How the F am I gonna deal with 8 of them? I don't know. I honestly do not. I hope that the 5 will actually play fair and that go back to where they're supposed to be and attack the city they're supposed to attack. But I know they won't. So... that's all I have to say about this. Is the best comment I have about this whole effing situation. Alrighty then, Tara walking on desk. That's very nice of you, Tara. Please keep at it. And then I will need more Star Wars. Oh, actually, this army is ready. And I was supposed to prepare it to attack the roving clans, but it looks like I might need to help Shen out first. And actually, since I'm moving all my armies to this area first, I might actually try to kill all voters before I kill the roving clans. Roving clans, I feel like I'm at ease with them. They are stuck where they are. I can just keep them where they are for pretty much all eternity. It costs me a lot of death, sure, but I can afford to do it. Meanwhile, this city, like Rough Color, it's pretty weak, right for the taking. Then I can take it, destroy it. I like the idea of it. So I might try to go for it as soon as possible. In fact, I have some armies nearby already. They're not very big, I mean 4, 6, that's 10 Star Wars, plus the ones that will start the siege. You know, not ideal, but it is tempting to just try to rush the voters while maintaining my offensive stance with the roving clans. It's tempting, and I'll probably do something of this sort. Quest failed, the corners of... Wait, what? Oh, okay, so they did deal with the Galadriels. And where are the Galadriels? Okay. Game... I think the game realized how unfair it was. Let's just say that's what happened. Alright then, I'm fine with that. Alright, game. So, Empire plan, what do I want to do over here? And it's a good question. I do need to save some influence, but I only need to save 30, honestly. So what else can I get? Extra science would be nice, but not exactly too important. Military upkeep and extra attack. Oh yes, I like that, but I cannot afford it though. Extra attack on units. Useful? How useful though? Not super useful, honestly. What if I just keep it at unit, cost reduction, and then extra happiness? I can do that for almost all of my influence. I wouldn't be able to start the siege this turn though, which is a bit of a problem. So if I just go for extra attack on units and maybe a bit more science, then that's also gonna cost 200. Can you walk to the city and start the siege this turn? Yes. Can I walk to another city and start a siege this turn? Let's have a quick look. Yes, indeed I can. 2 sieges, that's worth it, I would say. That's certainly worth it, so I'll do it. And in this case, I need to keep 30 influence, so I'll just increase the attack on my units. I'll need it because I'll probably try to fight the voters fairly soon-ish, if at all possible. So let's get the extra attack, it's important. I cannot reactivate the Diamond Booster, it's not a big deal though. And those guys might come back to try and defend the off color. That's at least my hope at any rate, so that's good. Let's discover those ruins. Extra 80 dust, that's not too bad. And oh, I cannot start the siege this turn. Oh well, at least I tried, right? Let's move a little bit to the side to, you know, make AI chase me a little bit more. And yes, I'll totally start the siege now. Because I do want to... I mean, I need to. It's as simple as that. So start the siege, like so, city besieged. Now AI will hopefully go back to try and defend its city, and the AI will be messed up with in a fairly major way, which is exactly what I need. As for you, dear says, you rest in the city for 1 turn, so I don't need to pay for you. You'll also be my security guard in case the enemy tries to attack me. You, yeah, what about you, dear sir? It's a fairly small army. I'll send it to keep to deal with the rest of the allies once. I need to destroy those villagers anyway, because you never know what would happen. Settler, I do need. Please go ahead and... I can settle this turn, in fact. Nice, especially since I already chose my Empire plan. So it's great. I don't have to pay extra for settling a new city now. Good. So let's settle it. And my faction quest is now completed. Pentin and Chapel is done. Now I need to build a new watchtower and pacify all minor factions. Watchtower is not a big deal, pacify all minor factions. I was going to do that regardless, so that's good. Also, oh, there we go. My overlay went somewhere for a second, but it's now back. Good. So this city I will rename off camera, and I will also develop it off camera. Of course, it will need some standard stuff, extra dust as well. Although right now it's not efficient, so I'll work on industry instead. And in general, I'll do things off camera, because we are nearing the 30-minute mark of this videocast. And I did all the things I really needed to right now, so that I'll do off camera is fight those battles, end the 10, fight those battles again, and then I'll resume recording. That's exactly what I'm going to do. So, ladies and gentlemen, it was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mix Spammer. More wars! That's always a fun thing, isn't it? And it looks like so far, yeah, you know, I'm blocking the... Oh, for crying out loud. Speaking of blocking the enemy is also blocking me. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you online.